Good, soupy, and humid Friday to everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and it's a Friday, the 8th of July, 2016, and we've got some stormy weather again late this afternoon, rolling right into the evening and overnight hours, and we'll get into all of that in just a moment. This is the daily video forecast discussion for Friday, the 8th of July, 2016. A quick review of yesterday's showers and thunderstorms as they moved into the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, especially the coast that got pounded with heavy downpours, lightning, and some flash flooding as well. Morning pass of visible satellite imagery this morning shows lots of clearing in certain areas and low clouds left over from residual moisture in place as a frontal boundary is draped across our northern reaches. This morning there's more sunshine to the west and to the south, and there's more cloud cover and convective activity developing across the Great Lakes and western Pennsylvania down through Kentucky, and eventually all this will be propagating in our direction. Water vapor channel shows there's still a considerable amount of moisture to be tapped into during today, especially late this afternoon, tonight, and even into tomorrow, as we have another convective complex forming well to our west. And showers and thunderstorms already developing across the lakes here and into western Pennsylvania this morning. All of this is ground clutter right now, where there's no precipitation over the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. But we've got more showers and thunderstorms and gully gushers coming for later this afternoon, tonight, and early tomorrow. We'll continue with the forecast in a moment. If you're going to the beaches, either New Jersey or New York during this afternoon, do be mindful. Surf zone forecast for today, Friday, July 8th. For New Jersey, mostly sunny skies, high temperatures in the mid-80s, beach winds north at around 5, becoming east as the front passes to our south and west during this afternoon at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Surf around 2 to 3 feet. Surf temperature in the lower 70s. UVI index very high at 9. Sunscreen a must. Low risk of rip currents, but still never swim alone. Never swim near piers and jetties. Always have a flotation device and always swim in lifeguarded areas. There is a low threat of lightning for earlier today, but that chance will increase in showers and thunderstorms from late afternoon into the evening. High tide cycles begin after 11. For New York, moderate risk of rip currents again for today. Lightning risk is also moderate. Surf zone, surf height around 1 to 2 feet. Ultraviolet index high. Water temperatures lower 70s. Mostly sunny this morning, then increasing clouds. Patchy fog early this morning. Chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Max temperatures in the mid-80s. Winds out of the northeast at around 5, becoming southeast at 15 during the afternoon. High tide cycles begin after 11 a.m. Be careful out there. Morning surface observations and advisories. We have a dense fog advisory for the central and southeast shores of Long Island until around 10 this morning, and also for the north shore and north shore of Long Island too, south shore of Connecticut until 10 a.m. this morning for dense fog, less than a quarter of a mile in these regions. Heat advisory for the New York metropolitan area extends through this afternoon. Excessive heat warning from, let's say, Wilmington up through Trenton and Ewing in southwestern New Jersey, including the Philadelphia and I-95 corridor, right through the afternoon hours. This is Virga, or scattering on the radar, on Doppler radar. There's no precipitation right now. We have a frontal boundary in effect across our northern reaches here. Temperatures are muggy with dew points in the upper 60s and lower 70s. We've got temperatures already approaching 80 in New York City and Philadelphia this morning, and we're not even past 7:30 this morning. Showers and thunderstorms already beginning to develop to our west. It's definitely going to be one of those afternoon and evenings where you're going to have to keep your eye to the sky. Of course, a lot of people travel and get away on Friday afternoons and evenings on the parkways and major thoroughfares throughout the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia, I-95 metropolitan area corridors, and as a result, we'll experience some showers and thunderstorms, some of which will become gully gushers as they move into the forecast region late this afternoon after 2 or 3, and then propagate all the way to the coast by this evening. And these could contain some hail, wind damage, strong gusty winds, heavy downpours, and frequent lightning. On the aviation weather deck this morning, we have generally VFR conditions, one short wave passing off the coast, and cloud cover is scattered to well, scattered basically across the forecast region, broken as well with ceilings. And basically, we're looking at some NVFR visibilities early due to some fog and haze, which is already burning off as the sun is working over the atmosphere. Scattered to broken clouds at about 5,000 feet, high clouds above that. Some showers and thunderstorms expected to develop from west to east again this afternoon. Most of this activity after 2 o'clock. Thunderstorms may organize into some clusters with locally heavy rain, gusty winds for a brief time. Thunder mentioned in the tempo groups this morning, however, did not include strong winds or significantly reduced conditions, as not given some uncertainty with the actual timing and the actual coverage. Nonetheless, these storms do mean business. Light west to northwest winds should turn southwest to southeast this afternoon at about 10 knots, so these storms are going to be slow moving when they move into the region. They could possibly train over the same locations as they form into clusters, and that would not be good. For tonight, MVFR and IFR with mainly evening showers and thunderstorms. Low clouds and light fog should be around, especially close to the coast. And on Saturday, brief intervals of lower ceilings and visibilities possible, and again, scattered showers and storms. Otherwise, outside of that VFR, west winds at 10 to 20 knots with the first cold front coming through. Saturday night through Wednesday, another cold front comes through. Saturday night, VFR conditions, winds generally under 15 knots. A few 20-knot gusts are possible Sunday afternoon from the west and Wednesday from the southwest. So we've got a busy time ahead over the next 24 hours, especially. Right now outside of Newark, it's already close to 80. It's 79, dew point 70. Ugh, humidity 74%. That's air that's stagnant, and that's air that you're wearing at this time. Winds out of the northeast and light at 10. Broken ceilings at 10,000. We've got scattered showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be heavy late this afternoon and this evening. But right now we're in VFR. Right now in Philadelphia, already soupy, 81 degrees, dew point 70, humidity 70%. That is uncomfortable. Winds out of the northwest at about 5. Steering is light. A few clouds at 12,000. And we're expecting more showers and thunderstorms in the vicinity late this afternoon and this evening. VFR right now in place. We'll do your 7-day forecast and temperatures and then get on to the models and all the severe weather that's still on the way for the next 24 hours or so. Temperatures again on the third day. Yesterday, a lot of temperatures got into the 90s. Some TAF sites did not reach 90, but most did. So to me, that's still a heat wave if it's the second day. And we'll do it again today and see if the cloud cover doesn't win out and keep us from an official heat wave. But interior areas here around the I-95 corridor, the urban areas of Philadelphia and Trenton, and also in around Newark and New York City could reach or exceed 90 degrees again today. And even close to the coast, it's going to be one of those hot afternoons, a steam bath. Going to need to be in the water if you're outside at the beaches during today. A big change on Saturday. Temperatures roll back down, and this is where this gets interesting because we're going to have a bifurcation of a frontal system in place where on the north side of the front, we have a northeast or easterly wind. Temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s. It's still a stagnant, soupy air mass in place, but drying conditions across the north. Where the front doesn't really reach and the winds are still from the southwest and the front hasn't passed through yet, let's say Trenton, Philadelphia, Dover, Delaware, temperatures exceeding the upper 80s to around 90 again in urban areas. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting day too with some showers and thunderstorms about. We'll get into that in a moment. Everything begins to clear out by Sunday. Temperatures are uniform basically everywhere. Northwest winds, downsloping air off the mountains here in northwest Jersey, and that means temperatures back into the lower to mid 80s with much more appreciable drier air in place. Great beach day on Sunday. Monday, temperatures again low to mid 80s across the regions. Mid upper 80s in the urban centers, not out of the question. And by Tuesday, temperatures again mid to upper 80s to around 90 in the urban areas. Again, this would be mainly for the I-95 corridor south. And Wednesday, temperatures again in the mid to the upper 80s to around 90, and temperatures are going to reapproach the low to the mid 90s with increasing humidity as we head into Thursday of next week too, where temperatures once again back into the mid and upper 90s again for lots of interior portions of our forecast region. To the forecast models we go, and well, we'll just do the forecast models right now. We're expecting, west of the Hudson River, some of these slow-moving thunderstorms this afternoon to exceed 1 to 2 inches of locally heavy rain because the flow is parallel to the front. There's disturbances moving through the flow and the front and where it lies. So as a result, certain areas are going to receive copious amounts of heavy training downpours in linear pop-up storms or clusters that form across the region during this afternoon and evening, especially over the Hudson River Valley. Northeastern New Jersey get pound it with showers and thunderstorms. We're seeing the HRR do this by this afternoon. It's starting to fire up after 2 p.m. Additional showers and thunderstorms with this weak wave of low pressure moving into the flow during the afternoon and evening hours. And this is where the showers and thunderstorms become their greatest as they move into northern New Jersey. They cross the Hudson River, they cross into the Hudson River Valley area, central Jersey, southern New Jersey. All these areas could see some heavy showers and thunderstorms during the late afternoon and evening hours. Extrapolating this out on the NAM, here's our showers and thunderstorm clusters. Difficult for these mesoscale models to depict where the clusters and showers thunderstorms will form, and if they form into clusters, they'll be repeatedly performing the same thing over and over again over the same location. So heavy downpours, strong gusty winds, hail, and definitely maybe not some hail, but definitely a strong lightning will be evident in any of these showers and thunderstorms as they make their way across the region. Now, things should be quieting down east of the Hudson River and Long Island and Connecticut, but the showers and thunderstorms will continue overnight over the interior, and that means additional heavy rainfall amounts in certain locations. So this could be a flash flood threat in certain locations, and we're going to be monitoring this during the afternoon and evening hours live on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Really don't break out of this pattern until Saturday afternoon when the second cold front moves through, and there could be some additional northern showers and some strong thunderstorms even late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, but most of the region will be drying out, appreciably so as this wave moves off the coast, and then drier air begins to build into the forecast region. Going to be a much better day on Sunday. Saturday, still quite iffy. So again, with the high heat and humidity across the region, you want to be mindful of the elderly and the pets as well, and of course yourself. Please do stay hydrated. And of course, we'll be monitoring everything live in our Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus feeds throughout the afternoon as the showers and thunderstorms develop across the forecast region. Be safe out there today and have a wonderful weekend. We'll be back in video form on Monday morning. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith.